We have all seen and heard the hype. I started my NEMT with no money down, or I started my NEMT with $0. I commend business owners who walked out on faith and started their companies with little to no monetary resources. I myself started my first NEMT without a strategic plan, but I am here to sound the alarm. Just because you can does not mean you should. Starting a non-emergency medical transportation business in 2024 is an exciting venture that can fulfill a crucial need in your community while offering the potential for a profitable enterprise. However, just like any other business, the success of an NEMT relies heavily on strategic financial planning and patience. Effective planning ensures you have the necessary resources to meet operational demands, overcome unexpected challenges, and capitalize on growth opportunities. My coachees often ask me, how much will it cost me to open this type of business? My answer is always the same, between $30,000 and $90,000. Now, how you choose to pay the cost is up to you. You can struggle for the next 12 to 18 months while you pay upfront costs out of pocket. You can put the money on personal credit cards, or you can financially plan for your new business by building your business credit. The first portion of this discussion will explore how good personal credit is essential to securing business financing, how personal credit plays a pivotal role in business, and provide practical tips for enhancing both your personal and business credit files. The second portion of this video will dive deep and is intended for those NEMT entrepreneurs who are serious and ready to take action throughout this upcoming year. But before we dive in, hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to help the channel to continue to grow. Now, let's get started by developing a better understanding of the role of personal credit in establishing business credit. What is personal credit? Well, personal credit is a measure of an individual's creditworthiness. Credit bureaus compile your financial history into a report, and creditors use this report along with the credit score to make lending decisions. For entrepreneurs, personal credit is the foundation upon which business credit can be built. What is the importance of personal credit? Well, your credit score is critical, especially when starting an NEMT business without money in the bank. It is often the first metric banks and lenders look at when determining whether to extend credit or loans to a new business owner. A solid personal credit history can open doors to better loan terms, higher credit limits, and lower interest rates, making it more feasible to get your business off the ground and keep operating cost manageable. You may ask, what is personal credit's impact on business financing options? Well, here's the answer. Starting a business with no funds can be challenging and stressful. Still, personal credit allows you to access various forms of financing, such as private loans, credit cards, and lines of credit that you can invest in your NEMT startup. Furthermore, many suppliers and leasing companies will look at your personal credit score when deciding to do business with you or setting payment terms. Here are a few tips for improving your personal credit score. Number 1, pay your bills on time. Your payment history is the most significant factor in your credit score. Always pay your bills on time, even if it's just the minimum payment. Number 2, reduce your debt. High levels of debt can drag down your credit score. Work on paying down balances, especially on high interest credit cards. Number 3, check credit reports regularly. Errors and fraudulent activity can happen to anyone. Regular checks ensure you know what is on your credit report and can rectify it promptly of any inaccuracies. Number 4, avoid new hard inquiries. Every time you apply for credit, a hard inquiry is reported on your credit report, which can temporarily lower your score. So apply for new credit sparingly. Number 5, maintain older credit reports. The length of your credit history does matter. Keep older accounts in good standing to demonstrate a more extended credit history. Last but not least, be strategic with credit applications. When you apply for new credit, ensure it's for a good reason and that you plan to use and repay that credit. By following these steps, you can improve your credit profile, laying the foundation for a successful NEMT business through solid financial planning. Now, this section is for my serious NEMT entrepreneurs. So keep watching and hit the like button if you are ready to take the steps necessary to establish your business financial health. Now, let's discuss the significance of a Dunn's number. What is a Dunn's number? A data universal numbering system, commonly referred to as a DUNS, Dunn's number, is a 9-digit identifier for businesses. Establishing a Dun & Bradstreet file can enable potential partners and lenders to make informed decisions about working with your business. You may ask, how do I apply for a Dunn's number? Well, applying for a Dunn's number is straightforward and free through Dun & Bradstreet. Although D&B will try to upsell you on credit monitoring and other services, this is at your discretion on whether to purchase the extras. Following these simple directions will kickstart your business credit journey. Number 1, verify your business. Check to see if you already have a Dunn's number. Number 2, gather your business information. You'll need a legal name, headquarters, and mailing address, among other details. Number 3, submit your application. Fill out the online application on the D&B website or call D&B directly. Well, what are the other benefits of having a Dunn's number? A Dunn's number has become the universal standard for keeping track of the world's businesses. Lenders and potential business partners refer to it to predict a company's financial stability. So let's dive in to learn more. Here are some strategic benefits of obtaining your Dunn's number early in the startup phase. Number 1, it enhances the credibility of your business. A Dunn's number can improve the perception of your business's liability. Number 2, it facilitates better contracts. Many large companies and government entities require a Dunn's number to consider you for contracts. Number 3, it improves loan applications. Lenders may check your D&B report when applying for business loans, which leads into number 4, credit monitoring. With a Dunn's number, you can monitor your business credit file and make sure it accurately reflects your credit position. As you have learned, having an EIN and a Dunn's number is a foundational step in separating personal and business finances and managing the financial health of your NEMT startup. With these identifiers, you're on your way to building a business credit profile that can support the growth and sustainability of your operation. Now that you better understand your EIN and your Dunn's number and their role in establishing credit, let's talk about the fun stuff. Let us explore further the steps your business will need to take to establish business credit and how it plays into the broader scope of running a successful NEMT business. This part of the video will discuss how to use net 30 accounts strategically and how secured credit accounts can help you build a strong credit history, which is necessary for getting government contracts and ensuring your NEMT business stays financially stable. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to be notified of when I upload more non-emergency medical transportation business insights like these. Team, keep in mind that your NEMT business should be set up as a contracting entity. Understanding these concepts now will significantly help you as I upload videos this upcoming year, specifically on government contracting. Now, let us start out by defining Net 30 credit accounts. Net 30 accounts are trade credit line vendors. They allow businesses to purchase goods or services and pay the invoice in full within 30 days. It is a common form of business-to-business credit and is a flexible financing option for managing cash flow. Why should you build business credit with Net 30 vendors? Using Net 30 vendors strategically can be a powerful tool for establishing and strengthening business credit. Here's how to use these accounts effectively. Number one, choose the right vendors. Not all vendors report to the credit bureau, specifically Dunn and Bradstreet. So establishing accounts with those who do is crucial. Their reporting of your timely payments are recorded and reflected in your business profile. Number two, timely payments. Just as with personal credit, late payments on Net 30 accounts can negatively affect your credit score. Pay on time or early to build a positive credit history. Big caution here. Being late on a Net 30 account can take a long time to recover from. So my recommendation is to pay these accounts before day 30 whenever possible. Number three, start small. Begin with small orders to ensure you can pay the full balance. Building trust with vendors and improving your payment history are benefits of following this practice. Number four, increase credit gradually. As your relationships with the vendors grow, you can request higher credit limits, which can improve your credit utilization ratio, which is another factor in your business credit score. So, what about Net 30 accounts and NEMT? For NEMT businesses, Net 30 accounts can be particularly beneficial when pursuing government contracts. Government agencies on the state, local, and federal level look for financially stable providers with a solid track record. A good business credit score bolstered by a positive Net 30 account history can increase your company's attractiveness in competitive bid situations. Now let's talk about securing financing with a secured credit account. What is a secure credit account? A secure credit account is an account backed by a cash deposit. The cash acts as collateral for the credit line. These accounts are typically easier to obtain than unsecured credit lines because the lender bears less risk. They're ideal for businesses looking to establish or rebuild credit, but beware. The secured cash is only released if your company defaults on the card. This means that if the company defaults, your deposit will go toward the balance, but your company will still be responsible for late fees and charges accrued. So, here's a step-by-step approach to acquiring a secured credit account. Number one, research lenders. Look for financial institutions offering secured businesses, credit cards, or lines of credit. Compare terms and choose the best option for your needs. Number two, evaluate your deposit. The credit limit usually equals the deposit made. So decide on the amount you're comfortable with, but also consider the potential credit needs of your NEMT business. Number three, apply for the account. Complete the application process, which typically includes providing your EIN and possibly your DUNS number. Number four, use credit wisely. Use the secured account for business expenses and keep the utilization low. Consistent on-time payments will build your credit over time. A secured credit account can be a stepping stone to more significant business financing. Regular reporting of positive credit activity to credit bureaus will gradually improve your business credit score, making it easier to transition to unsecured credit with better rates and higher limits. By carefully managing both Net 30 accounts and secured credit accounts, a NEMT business can navigate through the early stages of credit building, setting the stage for more considerable business growth and opportunities, including coveted government contracts. Building credit requires patience and diligence. For a NEMT startup, the time frame for establishing a solid credit foundation can vary, but typically you can establish a good credit standing sufficient for more significant financing within 12 to 24 months of consistent credit management. This timeline also reflects the patience required to create a sustainable and financially sound business in the healthcare and transportation industries. Team, as you see, Starting a NEMT business with no upfront funds is a challenging endeavor. May 2024 be a year of blessings on blessings in personal and business growth. Until next time, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed.